Bright lights, they put me in a daze, and I can't stop but think about the way that you move around, up and down on that stage as your future vibes. Bright lights, they put me in a daze, and I can't stop but think about the way that you move around, up and down on that stage as your future vibes.
Everything changes. Okay.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the Sunday Cups match day. Troglodytes versus SBMT, SB Meme Team. Both currently at 0-2, sitting at the bottom of Group B. Yeah, should be an exciting game. They're both kind of playing for elimination at this stage, just because they desperately want to get to that sort of third place, standing just to get into the upper bracket, and they're basically just fighting over that. But for now, I'm going to introduce myself, as well as my lovely co-caster Zed, who will be shoutcasting today.
Hello. Yeah, so these teams fighting on the lower bracket, I feel like we're gonna see some high kill, high energy games.
That's always what we want. It's so that you're out of
I want
breath.
to see a base race too.
Exactly, we need more base races. We need the hype.
Yeah, we need the hype. Did you catch the what's it called, the Disguised Toast match stream or whatever?
No, I was going to look at the was it the one of the co-streams of it?
Yeah.
But I know that Captain Flowers casted it.
Yeah. No, it was good. I watched I Will Dominate stream, and he played with all those guys that, like the old guys, like Skara, Shifter.
Yeah.
So it was funny. He was telling old ass stories of what they were doing in season 2. It was great.
My favourite one is always going to be Cutie Pie, as we are just going to flip it over to draft. I love Cutie Pie, man. He's so funny.
He's great. All right.
Starting off with a Hecarim ban, though. One that we haven't seen in the tournament too much, but I'm pretty sure he's really strong right now, even with the Youmuu's Ghostblade adjustments.
Yep.
And that is a Heimerdinger ban, even if you can't see it properly on the overlay.
Zoe?
I think Zoe's a target ban. I don't think Zoe's very good right now, but maybe it just takes someone off of comfort. And the Zaya. That's going to just be one of the ones that stops engage comps, just because anytime you want to pick a buy comp, or you just want to go full engage, you can just pick Zaya, and you can no longer just full send it into her. So, denial ban, hopefully opening up engage for Troglodytes.
And the GP ban as well.
I just realised I've got things on the wrong way round.
Oh yeah?
Whoops-a-daisy. Let me just fix that real quick. It is Troglodytes on that side, SBM on that side. Incredibly good at this, as you can tell. If I just refresh that, will it fix it? It will.
Nice.
We're sorted.
We're set, bro. Alright, guys, a first pick.
Yeah.
Sensing a little bit of priority there.
I mean, she's pretty strong right now, but I don't know about first picking it, because there's a lot of things that you can just play into her that will just ruin her day.
Yeah.
You've got... is Draven an option? I mean, Draven's an option. Don't know whether they play it or not, but you can always just pick something that's just better right now. So Zeri's incredibly strong. I know that a lot of people have been playing a Nyla, because Nyla's actually really powerful right now. Jin's been a power pick. Kog'Maw, obviously, with the new changes, is incredibly strong. So all kind of things that just win lane against her, as well as outscale.
There's the Jarvan and Leona, so they're looking for some hard CC, some lockdown potential.
Yeah, they can absolutely full send up to Kai'Sa. Leona's obviously really good into Kai'Sa as well, just because Kai'Sa's low range. It's really difficult. She basically has to sidestep the Zenith Blade, rather than you know, being able to outrange her and sort of poke her from range. She's always going to have to step up within her engage potential to be able to hit her. So, always at threat in that lane. We'll just see what goes alongside that Leona. And a Nautilus coming out.
Nautilus. It's a good combo as a Nautilus. I've seen some crazy videos of high damage in laning phase.
Yeah, Nautilus himself obviously does a lot of damage alongside the Kai'Sa, but Leona's no slouch in that respect either, so curious to see what comes out. What I also want to see here from the Troglodytes with this Sejuani pick is there's the Samira.
I want to see some melee champs, please.
Yeah, exactly. Anytime you pick Sejuani, you need melee champs with it. You've got the Nautilus in the bot lane, that's good. I want to see a melee top and a melee mid laner now. Otherwise, do not pick Sejuani. Please, dear God.
I mean, they can get away with maybe like an AP ranged mid if they really, really need it, but it needs to be a melee top laner.
Yeah. things like the Akali and Sylas work really well in the mid lane paired with it. What's the other one? I mean, Nautilus in the mid lane as well also works. But yeah, definitely want to stack up as many melee champions as possible when you've got the Sejuani locked. It gives her a lot more power in these team fights.
Yeah, they picked the Samira to complement the Leona bot lane, or maybe it's the other way around. There's the new Duskblade build on Samira. When she kills someone, her ult can continue and she can be untargetable.
That's disgusting.
So, yeah, it's crazy. It's some new tech that some Korean solo queue players are doing.
Is it actually good though? Because I feel like it takes away from your DPS, maybe.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
I've seen it do work, to be honest.
Yeah, fair enough. Plus, I mean,
it's like no matter what, you can engage, and as long as you get your ult off and you get a kill, which you most likely will when you have damage, like you're just gonna be ulting in the entire team, and you're gonna be untargetable.
Leona Samira is also just a disgusting lane to play against if you get behind. Yeah. So if you can get this Jarvan, again, a really powerful early game jungler who's really good at ganking in the early game, you call him down here and you get him down here in the early parts of the game and you can actually snowball this Leona Samira, you can't walk up, you can't hit minions, and if you get your wave frozen on, you're out of the game. You won't be able to do anything.
Some bans, second phase of bans came through. I see the Nico ban. They don't trust their ability to count minions in lane. That's happened to me a few times. Nico, after the changes, is kind of OP.
I mean, she was getting played in the LPL as basically like 100% presence. Even catching out that look, if it's catching out players in the LPL, I don't feel bad about it catching out players in the Sunday Cup.
Yeah, it's the scrying ward blue buff, gank. It's crazy. And then so the Lilia pick as well. Wait, Lilia, was that Lilia top? Jarvan mid? The fuck?
I think it's just gonna. I think it might be. It could be Jarvan top or mid. There was some Assassin Jarvan gameplay going on. I don't know how good it is right now, but most likely going to be Jarvan. I mean, Jarvan top's a counter pick. I don't know about blinding it.
Yeah, I think Jarvan's probably jungle. I think it's Lilia.
Could be Lilia top.
Either way, both of those are like super counter pick oriented picks if you want to go top lane. So.
We'll see what comes through the fifth pick. It should clear things up. We could also just see them swap around as well.
Yeah. Alright, that's a Renekton top lane.
They are actually in order in the pick ban, so we'll see what goes on here.
Let us see. It's Lilia top, it has to be. Or no, Jarvan top.
Yeah, Jarvan top, Lilia jungle.
Okay.
How do you think the Jarvan's going to fare up against this Renekton in the top lane?
I feel like early on Renekton has loads of pressure. I mean, if it's like a level 1 or a level 2, Jarvan might have, if he's going lethal tempo, he might have the DPS to kill the Renekton or at least get the flash. But I think pre-level 6 and then maybe a little bit after level 6, Renekton just kind of beats him. Yeah, we'll see if it's like an airy build where he just shoots his flag off for some poke damage, but I think Renekton's Bloodlust will just pretty much heal up all that poke damage.
Yeah, I'm expecting it to be a Conqueror Jarvan. We'll see what sort of comes through with the rune choices here. Yep. As I'm hoping... Oh yeah, we got Spectator Delay. I forgot about that one. As it's...
Always creeps up on you.
Not going to give me the proper overlay. Okay, cool. We're just going to go back to that screen. Yeah, I'm expecting it to be a Conqueror Jarvan. Just going with the normal Black Cleaver build. I think it's a lot more powerful than the Airy Poke build, unless you're playing it support, which I don't think is very good right now.
Yeah.
And, yeah, rest of it's... I'm assuming it's just going to be pretty standard. Renekton top. You got the Sejuani jungle. I don't know if there's enough melee champions for Sejuani to really work, but whenever she goes up in that top lane and the Renekton's got the empowered W, you get the the instant stack of Sejuani. Sejuani.
It's crazy.
Nautilus has obviously got his auto attack reset as well, so it can definitely work. It can be strong in this game as long as the opportunities are there for her to get the ganks off with those champions.
Yeah. If you look on Troglodyte's side, their team comp seems to be quite pick oriented. You know, they got the Sejuani ult, the Ahri charm with the ults, Nautilus. I feel and the Kai'Sa as well to just dash over there if they get a pick. You know.
Yeah, I think they win in terms of sort of like getting a quick amount of CC down, picking off a target, and then they kind of have disengage. You've got like Ari Charm, and she can also ult away. Nautilus can hook onto a wall. They don't really have CC to sort of like go out and sort of stop the chase, but if they can get a pick and sort of like go into fights with a numbers advantage, they should be fine. And on the side of SBM, you've just got a lot of team fighting tools.
Yeah, you got what? 2 cages, AoE ults, AoE sleep, loads of CC, loads of zone denial.
And most importantly, a Samira, hopefully with this Duskblade build, because I want to see how it's going to do.
Yeah, I want to see the Duskblade build as well.
Can you just... Oh, I don't even want to play against it now, thinking about it. Just thinking about a Samira in the middle of my team, completely invulnerable and untargetable, while she's just ulting, sounds like a nightmare. It's my own personal hell.
Yeah, no, it's fun. I'm lucky enough to have not played against it yet. But
your time will come.
My time will come.
Hopefully it's also when you're playing an incredibly squishy champion, rather than a tank that takes like 10 damage per auto attack from the ultimate.
Just playing a team comp with no CC.
Yeah, no CC, everyone's squishy.
Yeah.
You've got a Kai'Sa top lane. That's the ideal composition against a Samira, especially with a Duskblade. Everyone's picked ego. Well, spectator delay is off. Let's
get into this game, bro.
Cross our fingers and cross our toes that League of Legends doesn't decide that its client is going to crash, or that we're going to get the lovely black screen that you also usually get. Also, it's Grasp of the Undying Jarvan rather than the Conqueror.
Okay.
Better for the short trades, but worse in all-ins.
Yeah.
We have left off. Just going to transition this one over. Make sure all of this is sorted. Whoop. Chat off, object timers on, time controls, that down. Make sure we are zoomed out. And we should be good to go.
Let's go. Alright. So bot side plus jungler. Just going. Oh, seems like meme team are kind of stacking top side here.
I expect them to
really
end up just
invade now.
fanning out. I think they're just looking and sort of like hoping that Nautilus isn't going to invade the top side, look for a hook.
Yeah.
But Troglodytes, even with the composition they have, aren't actually going for level 1. I think it's a bit of a mistake. I think they should just be pushing level 1 advantage as much as they can while they have it. Basically just walk into their jungle behind the Nautilus and be like, okay, fight us if you dare.
Yeah.
As your favourite emote comes out. Yeah, I saw that. It is
a player after my heart.
It is a very good emote. I've even put it into my own updated emote wheel now that there's what is it, 8 now instead of 4?
Yeah, it's 8. Crazy.
I didn't know what to put in the other one, so I just put random ones in the other one. But I've got Giga Kastane now, so we're all good.
You just have 9. The center one and all 8 surrounding ones.
Yes, 9, yes. And also for the Star, Ice, First Blood, Game End, all Giga Kastane.
Yeah, for everything.
You don't need anything else. Maybe a sad
B.
B. Maybe a sad B when you get an inter in the game, but that's about it.
I'm not really a fan of the bees.
Not even the sad B.
No, I don't think so.
You're definitely not a man after my heart. I don't actually have the bees. I've been getting every single emote in the game apart from all of the bees. I've just got the sad bee one.
I don't think I have any bees either. Maybe just one. I haven't used it.
We're not part of the bee club.
No. Some light trading here. Jarvan went W start. I like that. Just to kind of block the Q damage. But he won't have the EQ combo, as Leona and Samira just hit level 2 and missed the engage.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get that one. Would have chunked out the Nautilus quite, decently, unless he was able to proc the aftershock. But what we are seeing is Lilia and Sejuani start opposite sides of the map. You can see Lilia's just a little bit ahead in her clear, able to get to the wolves faster, but is pathing into that bot lane, looking to cover that Samira Leona lane. Make sure they snowball is obviously incredibly important. And you got the Sejuani doing what she probably should be doing, and that's working up to the top side with the Renekton, just because you've got so much strength in your all-ins.
Yeah. What I would have liked to see maybe is Renekton giving Sejuani info that Jarvan started shield level 1, so that maybe Sejuani does like an early gank, you know, when he doesn't have the EQ combo up.
Well, he wins those combos, but there is a Sejuani around.
Yeah, there is. Sejuani's waiting to try bush.
The wave is crashing now, and I don't think the Renekton's actually got his... Oh, he's got his cooldowns, he's got flash up, but I don't think this is going to amount to anything. I think it's just going to be Skull crabbing out.
Yep.
And he's getting a wave froze on him.
There. Oof.
Yeah, that is...
That little preemptive engage from the Renekton there, getting chunked out, just kind of took away the gank potential.
I mean, the Sejuani is there to like maybe break it, but I don't think she wants to reveal herself on the map yet either.
Yeah. Once this stun connects. Just Jarvan freezing the wave.
Yeah, it's a bit... Oh my god, look at the amount of damage that comes off that passive in Grass proc. That is a lot.
Oh yeah. That's Jarvan.
I do love Jarvan passive though. It feels so good when you get it down. As it looks like it's going to be a gank here in the bot lane.
Oh, Leona engages in on the Kai'Sa, locks her down, but Nautilus trades back and a flash ignite on the Kai'Sa. Flash from the Nautilus.
Nice.
Lily gets the kill.
No exhaust used on the side of the Nautilus, and there was only the ignite expended out of Leona there as well.
Yeah, the cleanse and the flash was burned from the Kai'Sa. She has to kind of stand under tower menacingly, looking at these.
Also, the one thing I just noticed is that the Leona, sorry, not the Leona, sorry, the Lilia is running the Ghost rather than the Flash. Personally, not a fan of that, just because like getting a Flash Q, like sleep off, is incredibly powerful, unless you're TSM. So
yeah, unless you're TSM, 9-man sleep.
Oh god, I watched it live, and it was one of the most painful things I've ever seen in a Pro League of Legends match.
Oh, it was impressive.
It was one of the. I genuinely stood up in my chair. I can't remember what I said. It was probably something incredibly vulgar. But yeah. Oh my god, that is an eternal meme for League of Legends. Is that 9-man sleep? What a brilliant play!
It is great. Both mid laners here have like no mana whatsoever. They're just auto attacking the minions.
The Veigar does have his teleport though. He's just going to tick over to level 6 there. It looks like he's just going to base, get his items, come out of more mana, and shove the wave into the Ahri, who doesn't have the teleport. What's that recall? I've never seen that Veigar recall. I don't. It's the pajama one, isn't it? I don't think I've ever watched it.
Very horn.
Sejuani's here, but she should get spotted on the ward. It doesn't look SBM. It doesn't look like SBM. Oh no, that's the
Samira's going to place a ward right in front of the Sejuani. Sejuani ease forward, hits the aftershock, but misses the W.
She has flashed.
Yep, that did flash, but
camera pans away from them there.
Leah is on vision. She starts up the dragon. Sejuani seems to just take Raptors here. Sees most of the players on the map. Maybe thinks he's not going to start the dragon.
One thing that is kind of interesting with this Java matchup is like, yes, he was able to get the freeze, but is down in CS. Only by a little bit though, and we'll actually catch up the rest as there is an engage on bot side.
Yep, Leona engages in on the Nautilus. More CC comes down, some more block up. Nautilus goes down from the Lilia.
Should be a very dead caster as well.
Just a slow chase here.
Ooh, she won't burn down to that surely. 50 health left.
Tower here.
50 health in a dream.
Ahri's coming over, but she walks into the war and gets. Oh, she's just getting perma CC'd. And the Veigar ult over the wall to finish off the 2-dashed Ahri.
Yeah, walked in, check that tri-bush without any vision on the rest of the members. Just see some trade in the top side and just a sliding glide out there from the Jarvan. Yeah, she's face checking into a bush there without the vision and just gets caught out by the insane amount of CC that SBM have right now. You've got Leona and Veigar there.
Once the cage was down, there's no way for Ahri to get out.
Unless she flashed it, obviously, but she ulted backwards and it just about hit her.
Lily's doing the dragon here. Bot lane reset. After pushing the wave in. Alright. Infernal Soul taken.
See a
As
nice
you see
trade
an
here on the
engage
top
here
lane.
on the top side.
Very
Good
nice
stun.
trade.
Good Q. Good combo.
Yeah, should be
Two
able
more
to
of
sort of
those.
get pressure
Yeah.
down here in the top lane, shove that into the tower, start crashing it. Jarvan doesn't have the teleport. It looks like they can actually get a freeze based on the health advantage. Just Jarvan's not in a good position. Lilia will need to base and go up there and bail out before she starts clearing her camps.
We're actually just looking for an opportunity of Jarvan to overstep.
Someone needs to break that freeze though, otherwise Jarvan is going to be out of this game soon enough.
Yeah. Control ward pinged. Or just ward pinged. Sejuani's going to start up the Herald here.
Not spotted on vision, but Lilia is in the area, so she could possibly check it.
Yep. When she clears this red buff, she might work her way around to the river. Maybe just place a ward over. No, not a ward, that's Scrying Bloom. Ooh.
Could very well be action. She is passing vision.
Veigar did recall though, and Lilia is on a ward. Ahri's moved over. She has ult up.
Oh, Charm is going to miss.
Charm. Gets to sleep down on the Lilia though. Oh, if Sejuani was level 6, she could have followed up with the ult there.
This could be an engage here on the top side. He has got a lot of empowered stacks. Yeah, there's a flash.
Oh, there's the flash. Ult combo comes in. Jarvan was able to slow with the shield and get out, even though the flag and drag combo was out.
Yeah, it did go aggressively for that one. Definitely possibly a missed opportunity on a kill there. If they had sort of like, I don't know, been closer
Save
to
their
Jarvan.
flash, maybe.
Yeah. Either way, they are going to crash this wave into the top side. Lilia's going to be here to pick it up, but it's more.
Doesn't have ult, doesn't kill pressure.
Yeah, Jarvan's 20 CS down either way. Especially with an early game champion like Jarvan.
Oh, as the ult comes in from the Leona, it hits perfectly. Guys has to cleanse, and Nautilus follows up with a return ult on Samira to stop them from engaging.
She burned her flash there as well.
Yeah. Wait, did she? Wow.
Yeah, she flashed.
She did. Really good ultimate there. Just the dry ult from Leona there. No sauce, nothing.
Exactly. Forcing out both summoners on the Kai'Sa as well just means this lane is pretty much unplayable for her right now.
Yep.
As you see, looking for the engage, W popped. Ooh.
Just barely out of range.
Here's Sejuani though.
Sejuani's coming in, hits the Q. Ooh, flash from the Nautilus, but misses the hook and goes into the wall. Samira sets up with an ult, she gets stunned. Reset coming in from the Samira. It seems like it's just going to be a cleanup here. Lilia shows up. Veigar's roaming as well. But too late to that party bot lane.
It's a 5-0 lead to SBM right now. And that is a pretty decent gold lead, isn't it, if I swap it over there. There's 1,000 in the bot lane, 1,000 in the mid lane, 1,200 in the jungle. It's just, yeah, pretty much on every person you want apart from the Jarvan. So we see more trading here on the top side.
Yep.
4,000
but he hasn't
lead.
died yet. So I mean,
No.
if you're playing, if you're in this game state, I mean, he's doing his job.
Yeah, as long as he
up.
can actually soak up pressure, he should be all good. But yeah, they're currently 4,000 gold behind. They've also got the dragon in their back pocket. They're currently stronger at this stage in the game as well, especially with Samira's going with that Dustblade. No, it's collector first item. Oh no!
I want to see this. Is it? Oh, it's collector. Okay, that's fine. Sejuani has Herald here. I want to see it. Maybe reset after this camp and then go top.
Yeah,
Maybe set up a dive on the Jarvan.
I think you need it on the Renekton because the Renekton's pretty much the only member on the team that can really deal with Samira. Not only that, but if he has his ult on and he's got that empowered W and pops that on the Samira, that's going to take away possibly around about half of her health.
Yeah, it's going to chunk her.
Is
We
Sejuani
see
dead?
Sejuani gank. No. The cage perfectly placed from Veigar to stop the Sejuani there. Gets the poke damage in. As Lilia goes in here, gets the Q off, but she doesn't want to sleep as Ahri's a little bit too close to the tower there.
Has ult and flash up as well, it'd just be a waste of an ultimate. Probably just see, I guess, hoping to get there in time, but Sejuani's just going to back away, and everything should chill out, but, excuse me, SBMT have got position over this This Dragon here, as you see, this Jarvan's really suffering in this top side.
Yep. Ari's trying to push through, get some more vision, but Leona, Veigar, most of the team there set up a little bit before Dragon getting vision, clearing vision. So
yeah, that chunk from Veigar onto the Sejuani was really good in allowing them to set up here for the second Dragon. It looks like they're maybe around to look for a steal. I don't think they can actually fight or contest this, as the Herald's using the top side.
Herald was using Ari ults in, but Dragon was taken just there.
That's a sleep.
Sleep coming
She's
down
dead.
on the Lilia. She has no more stacks for the dash. Oh, the ultimate, as the ultimate comes down, perfect timing on stopping the sleep there.
Yeah,
Just a CC chain to kill the Ari.
Yeah, it looks like miscommunication there. So Ari wants to go over and contest. You also had Nautilus there over the wall, but Kai'Sa was farming in the bottom lane. The Sejuani just dropped. Yeah, she dropped the Herald in the mid lane and she gets taken by the Veigar before it could even crash as well. I think their plan was that they want to drop the Herald in the mid lane, go towards the Dragon afterwards.
Yeah.
You know, so they're you know, putting pressure down on the map, but they was just too late there for the Dragon because Sejuani got trunked. What I would have preferred to see is the Nautilus actually just roams up into the mid lane, forces the Veigar out, drop the Herald there, try and get some plates while they're busy with the Dragon. Or
maybe they could
move
just
to top
trade
side.
it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
just move up to the top side before the plates go down. You can, with the Sejuani Renekton combo, you can force out this Jarvan. You can dive him since he doesn't have the flash, or you can lock him up. Or, I mean, either way, if you get him low enough, he's going to be forced out anyway. Drop the Herald, get yourself some plates.
Yeah.
I
mean, the Herald was about to run out there, so as the charm hits from the Ari, but Veigar has already a rod of ages.
here.
Leona's waiting as Sejuani rocks up, hits the first part of the W but misses. Leona tries to E in, but also misses. Just
yeah, the Zenith Blade is just going to barely go short there, but I don't think that would have ever amounted to much anyway, even if it landed. So, 5,000 gold lead, 2 dragons.
Nautilus moving up here. He was spotted on the gold, but it's fine. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say,
as Lilia was waiting in a bush here, she gets to sleep on the Renekton.
Leona's got ult.
Wait the timeout. Leona ults, Jarvan EQs in.
That's so much
and
CC.
Yeah. Even with the Glacial Augment as well. Just slows him down.
I am ashamed to say that until about 2 weeks ago, I didn't know that Glacial Augment reduced damage when it's on people.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah. So, wait, can I...
Leona and Jarvan are moving up. Sejuani was a little bit overextended there. Flashing from Leona. Leona CC chain and locked for at least 4 seconds there. And we have a dead Sejuani.
That's a flash
in from the Nautilus. Flash ult.
Oh, he missed the Q!
The flash comes in and the Samira is popping her ult, but she got exhausted. She's still able to trade with the Kai'Sa, but Nautilus gets down the kill there. As we also saw the Jarvan and Renekton TP. Just a little bit too late. Renekton's trying to catch up. Maybe get a stun on him. But Veigar is moving over and Renekton doesn't know.
How do you not like those bees?
The cage went down a little bit too early, but Jarvan gets the ult off.
He doesn't have ultimate. If Veigar can connect an ultimate himself.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean the Renekton doesn't have his Dominus? It is Dominus. What's
Dominus.
What's Nasus's one? I forget.
I don't know. Big mode.
Big mode, yeah. Big Doge mode.
No,
I don't think you wanted that hook.
Oh, so as Ari hits a charm here.
That's a very good Lilia.
Oh, the Sejuani ult. That's the next Smithy ult right there. Ari's just able to clean up the kill once the charm comes down.
It's a zoning ult. It stops them from going through the mid lane.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It was a good zoning tool. It was to stop. It was to stop the Lilia from running there.
All planned. All planned.
Yeah. All planned.
Well, they have been able to get 2 kills back over themselves.
Yeah.
One shutdown going onto Ari, and one going onto the Nautilus. Unfortunately, not the member you want it on, but better than nothing. But it's still a 7,000 gold lead.
Yep. And
Dragon's up in a minute. And
Leona's walking up here. Most of the vision's cleared. So
doesn't know he's
doesn't
there.
know. He's able to E off.
They are going to whiff that though.
EQ
He's got
and
Dominus.
ultimate. Yep. As he gets engaged on under tower, he ults. He sees 4 people top lane. I don't think he wants to continue fighting there, so he concedes the turret.
Well, SBM have rotated all the way up here to the top side. There's 30 seconds left on Dragon side. It does mean that they can get the turret, and they do have enough movement speed to be able to get down into the bottom side of the map. Or they're just going to go for a reset and come out afterwards, but If troglodytes are fast enough, it means that they can just force this dragon.
Yeah, they can at least set up vision.
Looks like they're
Clear
going
vision.
for it, walking into the bot side here, looking for vision.
Yep. Leon and Samira are mid lane, trying to catch the wave, push it out before Dragon starts.
Unfortunately for the troglodytes, it's Hextech Soul, and they're already here. Don't you love it?
Yep. The Sejuani has to give it.
Well-
Or give space, concede a little bit.
Jarvan's here and Renekton isn't. Renekton doesn't have TP either, so it's going to be a 4v5, and they're already so much gold behind. 2 dragons behind as well. Troglodytes go to start this up. This is going to be a very dangerous fight if Troglodytes look to actually contest with this, and it looks like they are. They're hovering
Sejuani
around.
standing over the wall there. Jarvan places a ward, spots them. Is
This
it going
is
to be a little
very
jump over
risky.
steal? There's the ult coming out, a little bit premature. Charm comes out as well. Cage on the
Good
Sejuani.
block.
Jarvan was standing over the wall just to block the Q. As we see a Leona get an ult off on the Nautilus, that was a little bit overextended.
Double sleep!
CC chain lock. And the beautiful E from the Lilia to get a 2-man sleep here.
I wonder
Oh,
if
but they're
Lilia
just
could.
barely able to get out.
Look at that movement speed.
Yep, that's the ghost.
Oh, nice charm there.
Was
Stops
used in
EQ.
the Kai'Sa. Yep, charm was. As we get a little splintered fight here. Renekton's still on the Leona. The W has gone out, but the Glacial Augment and stun stops Renekton in his tracks.
2 members pushing in the bottom side. It looks like they're going to get some damage off on that tower and then just back off, or just crash the wave. Yeah, Veigar's choosing to stay and hit it though.
Yep.
Could even be a tower.
Lilia's shadowing.
He does have a lot of AP. He's already sat at 500, 199 stacks on
Yeah,
his.
he has his cage as well. He can. They walk up.
He can go, oh my! Is she just dead?
Is he flash ult? Yep, flash ult. Nautilus ult comes in here. Cage
Oh,
does
he
get put
dropped
down, but he
tower
walks
aggro.
just out of range. He walks just out of range for tower.
And he's going to
And
flash
there
your
it
favourite
is.
emote.
Yep, flash it.
This is looking for an incredibly painful game. Sorry for the troglodytes. 3 dragons in the favour of SBM.
As you can see
11
Leona
kills.
walking up here for another gank. Renekton pops ult. Starts throwing most of his stuff on the Leona there. He's able to just get out as Jarvan and Leona don't have the damage.
I do wonder if the Jarvan can start contesting this Renekton on the side lane, because he does have the plated steel caps, and he's also got the Divine Sunderer. He's going to negate a lot of that W damage.
You see Leona walking up here. Oh, Renekton stops his as he gets an ult off. Sejuani ults back over. You see a flash from Leona here, but Jarvan and Samira are here waiting. So Jarvan hits a nice EQ.
Nice.
Samira is able to secure it.
That is a collection for Samira.
As you see Veigar pop on over through a Hextech portal. Is here to aid them in their top tower or top tier 2 tower push.
Yeah, he's just going
Say
to walk
that 5
up,
times
throw
fast.
cage down. Oh, I love it. I love tongue twisters.
Good tower too.
I can't even do basic ones.
Yeah, me neither.
Troglodytes are posturing for a fight here with their Nautilus, but the Nautilus doesn't have the ultimate to be able to start it.
Yeah, and Veigar's auto attacks really do numbers on that tower.
They do indeed. What's his AP at right now? It's what, 789. Wow.
Wow.
Finishing that death cap, 2 items
Yeah, he
nearly.
got the death cap. He has
Yeah.
8 stacks on the Dark Seal as well.
He does indeed. Yeah, this is an incredibly fed Veigar. This is
I want to see the static shift come out.
a threat if I have ever seen one.
Yep. Walking threat. I want to see the Medjais too.
I do want to see the Medjais actually. I think Medjais would be really good in this game. The only thing is that it's like Troglodytes' saving grace is they have many go buttons. They just need to be able to be in position to actually pick a target. And unfortunately for them, SBM have just been on objectives first. They've been getting the vision down, have had the setup, and they've been the ones actually finding the picks with this Leona
Better
roaming
be
around
more
the map.
proactive as well.
Yeah, they need to be more proactive in these games. I think the problem that they have is just having like split decisions within the team. So earlier, for example, during the second dragon, the Herald was popped mid rather than just making the decision of we can't contest this dragon, let's just get something on the other side of the map.
Yeah. Or Renekton being topside.
Goodbye, Nautilus. Nope, cage doesn't land.
Oh, as the Veigar cage, or Nautilus is able to walk out of the Veigar cage. You see as starting up Baron here.
I don't know if they have Nautilus just going down. They haven't pinged it whatsoever, and no one's pathing towards it.
They cleared most of the vision as well. I think it's.
Yeah, Sejuani's on the bot side as well. This is just a free Baron over. Yeah. Free Baron over to SBM. There should be a reset coming out for them, and I expect them to just. I don't know if I'd like a 1-3-1 here. I think they should just like all 5 members around it.
Maybe. Oh yeah, they can do that too.
Oh, good flash there, flashing away from the Cataclysm.
I say they just send three of their teammates mid, one person top or bot, and then one other person in the jungle in between the lanes.
I think I'd like to see the Jarvan sent into a side lane. Number one, because he doesn't have the ultimate now, but he can still wave clear. And number two, just because the Veigar cage is just on such a low cooldown and it's an incredibly good zone until it's Kai'Sa. I don't think you should be there right now.
Kai'Sa is greeting for this tower here. We see as Leona's collapsing on the Kai'Sa. Will she get the tower?
She will indeed.
She will.
It's a TP
Objective
as
bounty
well.
goes down. Yeah, TP as well. Coming in.
It looks like they're just setting up for the Dragon Ice in 10 seconds.
Oh, he TP'd. Look, he bought Medjai's. He was trying to get stacks.
Ah, I see. This is also going to be Soul given over with the death of that Kai'Sa. Even if the Kai'Sa, even if their group was 5, though, I don't know if they'll be able to fight this.
Yeah.
At the time of that kill, it's an 11,000 gold lead. And
Yeah, if they have river control, like you don't want to face check Leona Veigar
no,
like
absolutely not.
anytime.
This Troglodyte
If you go to
team,
any of these choke points, you're just gonna get a cage put on you.
yeah, this Troglodyte team needs to be in position at all times to, you know, start these fights. And
Yeah.
they haven't been first to the objective once this game, I don't think.
Herald. I got Herald.
I did get Herald, you are right.
Yeah, they even chunked down the Lilia. Lilia was standing there. I was looking on the minimap. Lilia was just standing there looking at Herald being taken. Not able to do anything. Kind of funny.
Wow, was
Ooh.
that an auto attack?
Oh, the cage
She's dead.
comes down. WQ, she's dead. There we go. That's Veigar for you.
Yeah, that's a scary Veigar. I think that was a Q connecting as long with as well as the like Hextech Soul.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought
And,
you put it in my
maybe
mind
the
that he had
Hextech
static
Soul as
shift,
well.
so I thought it was a static shift. But
Dude, if you get
That's a
static
sleep
shift
on-
and you have Hextech Soul,
that's a sleep.
as you see a
Cleanse.
one-man sleep, the cleanse comes down from the Kaiser.
Oh, good.
Nautilus is able to hit a nice CC on the Lilia there, so Lilia gets bursted down. CC lock turrets kind of make quick work of her.
Yeah,
as
perfectly timed
bot and-
death charge.
Yeah. Mid inhib and bot inhib are taken. They're ushering the waves in.
They
They're
might
looking
even
to
try
to
to
end,
end.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm wondering if they don't have a wave in top whatsoever. If you look at the state of top wave, it's not
Yeah.
pushing towards them whatsoever. So it looks like they're just going to reset, possibly just go for that top side. The Baron's just going to be timing out on these members now. If I just pan over to them, it's only a few seconds left. And yeah, it looks like they're just going to take the rest of this jungle on the way out. Free blue buff over to the Veigar. Wow, that is a lot of damage. Was that 1400 on the W? Where are they at now?
Yeah, that is
Hey,
how much
9/11.
HP?
Oh, hey.
A 9/11.
Not only my birthday, but the greatest. No, I'm not going to say that on stream.
Come on, bro. No, you can say it.
I'm going to do a Hassan joke. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Lipsy did that when the scoreboard was like 9/11. He was like, "Dude, 9/11." Nice.
That's all that needs to be said.
Yeah.
So yeah, taking. I mean, realistically, do you think Troglodytes have any way to be able to win a fight right now?
If they 5-man death bush somewhere.
And who do they need
And
to
it's
kill?
not-
Is it going to need to be the Veigar to be able to actually, you know, win a fight? Because if Veigar's alive, I don't
yeah.
think they win one.
Yeah, it has to be the Veigar.
Is there going to be a charm here? Nope.
Ooh, charm
Very
hits the
close,
minion
though.
there. As the cage gets put down, let's see the damage on Renekton.
Ooh.
Ooh, as he dodges the W there.
Definitely think he needed to dodge that one. It's worth the
Yeah.
cooldown.
100%.
Is Veigar's positioning incredibly aggressively, and you can't flash a depth charge. There's a lot of follow-up CC.
They
So
can just put a cage down.
can
And he's just
indeed.
gonna insulate it, you know? Ooh, Lilia egos just wide. They're just sieging the top tower here. Veigar is just able to walk up with so much confidence. As we see Sejuani engage.
Is Renekton
Engages-
just dead?
Oh, Leona misses the ult, but she's able to get engaged. Oh, wow, Renekton just gets bursted
Oh
after
my
popping the ult
lord.
there. And Ari gets bursted too. A 2-man knockup from the Jarvan plus an ult into the Kai'Sa. Just leaves Troglodyte scattering.
Is
through
she
the
gonna
lane
drop?
there.
No. Leona as well, incredibly low.
Yep.
And does get picked
Oh,
up.
and Kai'Sa
Very nice
snipes
snipe.
the W there.
Oh, look at the damage
Ooh.
though.
I think
Wow.
that was the Lily slow, and then yeah, it's Veigar. As you see, stream team, meme team win game 1.
Oh, it's not even going to give me my stats. No! Where's my stats?
You can just go back in the... Veigar had 6 kills, 0 deaths there. Was only able to get to 12 stacks to Medjai's though.
Why? I'm personally hurt. Wait.
View advanced details. Can you do that?
Why would it let me? I can. Yes, I can. Oh, they're already inviting us. No.
Okay.
Game lobby's full. No. Do I have the? Oh no.
Alright, as Visitor completes technical difficulties.
Well, we should be just hopping straight into game 2, I believe.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Flick it back over to this. It looks like troglodytes are on the blue side again.
You're not spectating, bro.
Am I not?
No, get into the Spectre thing. You're on the team right now.
I am on the team. I understand now. I was very confused for a moment.
There you go. So, what did you think of game 1?
A bit of a stomp.
Yeah.
A little bit of a stomp.
They're a bit proactive in the early game. They got that Herald. They had some... I feel like I think they try to be a bit more active when it was a little bit too late in the game. They were able to get some picks when most of the enemy team was fed already. So I think maybe they should start a little bit earlier with some Sejuani ganks, or maybe just put some more pressure on like top side.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I just don't think they utilised the Sejuani enough.
Yeah.
I think they need to go towards this top side more, like you said. Use the Renekton, as I will try and flick it over to draft in a second when it actually, works.
Well, I'll just call out the bans right now. We've gotten a Samira ban and a Zoe ban from Team Troglodytes, and a Gangplank and Heimerdinger ban from Stream Team Meme Team.
Right. We should be good. Yeah, we're good. So, bans again so far. We've got the Xayah ban coming out as well, but a bit of an adaptation from the Troglodytes has taken away that Samira. Surprised not to see the Veigar ban unless they want to take it themselves, but I don't know if T-Holic actually plays the Veigars. There's the comfort for Biscuit Holic with his Aphelios that he plays every game.
Oh, I just noticed.
What's that?
Their names.
Oh yeah, T-Holic and Biscuit Holic.
Yeah.
Because they go good together. Isn't it cute?
I should change my name to Alcoholic. Oh, as we see, Kaiser Leona just getting slammed after the first pick of Philios from Team Troglodytes. Taking the Kaiser away. And is it going to be a Morgana? Good counter into Leona here. Or a Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank, huh? What do you think about that Blitzcrank support angle there into Leona Kaiser?
I can't say that I like Blitzcrank into Leona. I feel like if you want engage or you want pick potential into Leona, I think you go either with Fresh or Nautilus if you want that kind of tank engage, because it's much easier to cancel her E with both of those champions. So when Leona uses her Zenith Blade, you can hook her out of it with the Nautilus and then also get your CC down. What it also means as well is if you take the Glacial Augment, once you actually hit her with the Q and the Glacial goes down, she's not able to get close enough to either of you to actually get the stun off with the Shield Bash, meaning that you just get a free trade onto her. It kind of just neuters her completely. And obviously with Fresh, the well-known one is that you just flay her out of it. And again, if you have that Glacial Augment, she can't walk up and get the stun either.
She's like in the perfect range for not to be useful at all.
Yeah, exactly. That's the reason why in pro play you don't see Aftershock too much, because the Glacial Augment just gives you so much utility against any kind of melee champion that needs to get their CC down.
Yeah.
Because once that glacial is down, they have to expend their flash or a dash ability to be able to get onto you.
Alright, so we see a Vex getting picked from Team Troglodytes there. And a run it back. Lilia jungle again, probably, from SBM.
Yeah, it's largely the
Pans
same
are also
composition
coming
for
in.
them. Kai'Sa can fulfill a similar role to Samira in terms of
Yeah.
diving. It's a little bit safer and doesn't do quite as much as damage, but obviously has the range advantage. Less, volatile as a champion.
Yeah.
But again, it looks like SBM are just going to run it back as much as they can.
Yeah. Similar playstyle.
Importantly,
Similar-
though, sorry to cut you off, is the Veigar ban come through. But
Yeah.
Orianna there.
Veigar and Lilia.
Control mage, lots of zone control, really good team fighting.
Put the ball on the Leona.
Yeah, exactly. Let her go in. Get the 5k elo
Yeah.
Freljord Lord Shockwave. Was
We
it
can do
Freljord?
a-
It was.
You need a little airstrike or artillery support. Put the ball on Kai'Sa. They're all 10.
I don't know if I've ever seen that combo used, but we see a Nunu come out. That's one I don't think we've seen in the Sunday Cup yet.
Loads of balls in this game, guys.
Loads of them. Or actually, there's a perfect amount too.
Yeah. And there's the Camille coming in for Team Troglodytes and the Jace counter pick, most likely. Coming in from... No, it's the Renekton.
Where's the
I'm
Darius?
just going to wait until he gets picked. Darius got banned.
Darius did get banned. They banned it themselves.
Yeah.
Where's the Garen? I want to see some Garen.
I don't. I hate Garen.
I mean, Renekton's not too bad into the Camille anyway, because his W does break her passive shield. He can out-trade her
Yeah.
early and have that pressure
He
down.
needs
But
to have 50 Fury, though.
yeah, he gets out-scaled so quickly, though, by this
Super
Camille.
fast, yeah. Definitely.
Let's see if
So
they
we'll
can...
see if Renekton can kind of put pressure early game. Maybe get a kill or at least a CS lead. They're trying to at least stay relevant in the later games when Camille starts getting items in farm.
I mean, in the mid lane, you've got Orianna against Vex, who are basically just going to bounce waves into each other. I do think that Orianna does scale better, but Vex has the advantage of being able to engage whenever she wants.
Yeah.
She also offers more CC. In
Yeah.
terms of the
What do
other
you-
lanes, I just think Troglodytes have better scaling here, but they need to be able to get to that point. Obviously, they fell behind in the early game too quickly last game,
Yeah.
so they need to either get these leads in the early game, because they do have an early game jungler in the Nunu able to get off incredibly proactive
weird
ganks.
ganks.
Yeah. So they can either get themselves ahead in the early game through the Nunu, who's the early game jungler, who will get outscaled by the Lilia, or they need to be able to safely get to that point in the game and not give away too much, and try and just leverage this Camille Aphelios and the strength that they bring in the later stages.
Yeah. What do you think about this Vex pick here? There aren't really that many dashes on the enemy team, and it was picked a bit early as well.
So, I played a lot of Vex at the start of the year, and I did actually find her to be quite good in terms of, just taking in the electrocute. Trying to get... I feel like you kind of need to get fed, though. I don't know if it's just my experience with her or it's a more like global one, but I always kind of feel like you need to get fed and you need to get these items early to be able to just, burst someone.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I feel like if you're just even or even behind going into the mid to late game, I don't think she feels good at all. The only time that I feel like Vex has been a good pick in the games that I've played is when she does get fed, or you need to be an engage tool for your team. But even then, it's a really suboptimal way to play Vex, because then you have to pop Zhonya's at the start of the fight and you'll have a bad position for it.
Yeah. Might not even get the reset on your ult.
Yeah, exactly. Thankfully, she does have the Camille to sort of back up alongside her, but there's always this compositional mismatch, I guess, in terms of you have Camille and Vex that want to dive and go in. I feel like Aphelios is fine to have into the composition just because he's incredibly strong right now, and his Moonlight Vigil can obviously offer so much, especially when he's got the Infernum Moonlight Vigil.
Yeah.
But you've got a Blitzcrank and you've got a Nunu on your team, and none of them are divers like the Vex or the Camille. So it might be a bit difficult for them to play fights just because their champions aren't all on the same page. That they'll need to just sort of like execute well. But
Yeah, I like to see some early ganks or roams from Vex when she hits level 6.
and then
I mean, Camille and Blitzcrank both have tools to set up
yeah,
ganks and stuff.
yeah, definitely. I mean, they have a lot of crowd control. You know, all 5 members, kind of Aphelios, all have the potential to crowd control an enemy, which is quite a strong thing to have. And on the side of SBM, you've just got pretty standard front to back in a way. You got Kai'Sa that like has the ability to dive onto the backline, but I think it's going to be more of a tool to get away from this Camille and Vex.
Mm-hmm.
But you've got the Renekton, Leona going forward and frontlining, and you've got Orianna and Kai'Sa hitting from the back, and you've got sort of like Lilia in between, but
They're hitting it from the back, huh?
hitting it from the back. As we will. Why can't I get my things to work?
Oh, it's loading.
Oh no, I
Yeah,
just
there's
mean on the
area from the
overlays.
Orianna and the Electrocute coming from the Vex.
Yeah,
Does
pretty standard
does
stuff.
Glacial work with Blitzcrank?
It does, yes.
Doesn't the Q just kind of doesn't it do the Glacial where he gets hooked, or does it Q when it gets pulled in, then the Glacial comes out?
It's where they get hooked.
Okay.
So we'll flick this over. Yeah, so once you actually sort of like land the hook, that's what it will go to. It will just sort of come out from there. I'm not. I'm going to be honest. I don't actually like Glacial on the Blitzcrank.
Yeah, me too.
I much prefer it on a lot of the other kind of like melee hook champions, obviously with the exception of Pyke. Yeah, it's not been something that I've really favoured, but then again, I don't think Blitzcrank has that many good options for his runes. I don't think you utilise Aftershock very well because you're pulling enemies towards you rather than engaging into a team.
Maybe just Guardian.
Yeah, Guardian can work. I mean, Guardian I think would be a really good choice into the Leona and the Kai'Sa because it helps stop burst. I think that's what Guardian needs to be taken into, is when you have champions that just want to go in and burst you. It's good to sort of like keep your AD carry safe, but even then, I don't know. I think Glacial for Blitzcrank is like one of the least bad options, but in this I would have preferred to see a Guardian personally.
Alright, so we see Nunu here starting blue side and Lilia starting red side.
Solo
so once
starting
again,
as well.
they're starting on opposite sides of the map. Oh, wait, they're both taking red. My bad. What am I saying?
I mean,
Yeah, they're both taking red, but they're starting on red on both sides.
Yeah,
so
they're both on opposite sides.
And Renekton was waiting in bush, gets a nice combo off, but Camille is able to proc the shield. As we see some trading here from Orianna, hits the ball on the Vex, as Vex misses the Q. Oh, okay.
So, we've got Nunu starting on the bottom side of the map, pathing top again, same as last game. This could mean early ganks onto either. Oh, it's in
Level 2 comes down on Kai'Sa, or on Leona here, gets the hook, or the engage onto Aphelios. Aphelios has to cleanse and get out.
It's a better result than what they had last game. Last game she was barely missing out on that level 2, but able to land it and blow an early summoner spell, and that's really, really important because you do have the Lilia here on the bot side.
Renekton just gets a little Q off there. Camille barely misses the W.
Is she running with the bone plating?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely need that, as we see Nunu ganking
Nunu's coming in here with the snowball.
Good
The
flash.
flash from the Kai'Sa there, wow.
That was perfect.
As the stun, empowered stun comes in on the Renekton. Camille used her E there, so Renekton gets a nasty chunk on Camille.
Yeah, that's really
Leona
nice.
walks up. Doesn't hit the Q, but it sees the Nunu in there with the Scryer's Bloom.
Yeah. So, 2 summoners down. Well, a summoner each apiece on the AD carries down. More importantly, Kai'Sa lost her flash. I think that's the more important one to burn. Very nice flash, though, able to get away from that snowball.
Yeah.
That was perfect flash. That was really well played.
It looked like Kai'Sa was licking the snowball on both sides.
What is that snowball going to taste like?
I don't know, it's a disco ball. It's probably like glass.
Is it the disco skin? I thought it was a candy skin. It is a disco skin.
Oh,
you're
it's the groove one, right? It's
It
not
is the
Disco
groove.
Nunu. It's not Nunu bot. Oh,
No.
Renekton was waiting in the jungle. The root comes down, and Camille's able to collapse here.
right. I don't know if there's going to be a
Yes.
kill though. He does have the flash. They might burn it out though. As he just
They
walks
don't
away.
have the damage. They were able to get a nice chunk off.
Is
As
he
we see
engaging the bot
Lilia
side, though?
coming in here, Ghost. Leona is able to engage on the Philios, who has no cleanse here. Gets ignited. Lilia, W's a little bit too early. Flash from the Philios saves him from danger there.
He did use the rocket grab. I was making sure.
Yeah.
I was wondering if he could rocket grab someone back into tower, but sadly not for them. So we see in the mid lane, actually, we haven't spoken too much about it, but we see Orianna is just constantly bullying this Vex.
Yeah, Orianna is probably one of the best matchups into Vex.
Yeah, able to outrange, able to get the poke down, especially with the area. It adds just a lot for this champion.
Got shield,
There's
movement
a-
speed.
Gank in the mid lane here, though, but Vex is backing.
Nunu is coming in here. Let's see. Looks like. Oh, maybe it was a knockup.
Yeah, going to chunk him a little bit, but it's not going to save the Vex from much, as we see trading in the top side as well. Renekton was able to get a decent chunk there onto the Camille, but it's going to force out the the back, but she will just be able to TP back to lane if she needs to.
Yeah.
As yeah, you can see it go out into the top lane there.
Felix is recalling here. Once they see him recall, they're
Yeah, it's
shoving
going to
now.
shove that wave, yeah. Crash that into
This is
tower.
no-
It's going to mean that Kaiser's going to go up probably about 2-3 waves. Well, 2 waves.
Yeah, 2 waves.
2-wave advantage there on the Kaiser. You've got 2.5 free waves there on the Orianna. You've got 3 waves there on the Renekton as well.
Yep.
Overall, quite a painful start for the Troglodytes, and this is kind of expected. They do have the worst early
They
game
did take
composition,
scaling chance.
but they need to make sure they don't fall behind too much. They're already behind 800 without any kills going across to the side of SBMT. Kind of just need to, I don't know, stabilise a little bit, or make sure they can get this Nunu out onto the map and they can start clawing back these CS leads. Try and get back into this, or try and stop falling behind in this early game, just so they can, you know, scale more safely into this mid and late game.
Top is massive wave. Your Troglodytes top laner has a massive wave here. Also gonna shove that in there. Maybe get a nice back here.
This is going to be a lot of gold going over to the back pocket of the Renekton, though. Like they're going to end up. I mean, they've already got this NCS lead. They're going to hopefully collect all of these under tower.
Let's
So
see. So far, so good.
nearly there, nearly there,
You?
nearly there. Oh, yep, they
we got
got them. There we go.
Did it.
Oh, they missed that one.
Oh, you missed that one.
Oh, they're going to miss 2 more. Oh no, they're going to miss all.
did
Oh,
miss
oh no. Oh, they don't have the damages.
Ooh.
Either way, 20 CS up. They are just going to get the reset as this wave crashes. Small wave crashes into the top lane turret. As the Nunu's going to get
Lilia's
fouled.
here.
Doesn't have level
Able
6.
to just catch. Yeah, pulls the flash from the Nunu there.
Vexel got used there as well.
Blitzcrank doesn't see the Lilia. Does know that they are doing red buff. Pulls the red buff. Come on, where's the smite? There it is.
Nice. That's
Beautiful
teamwork.
tactical grab there. Get in, get out. Blitzcrank, I'll give you my honor.
It's
You
the
were,
re-heist.
outstanding.
They got heisted and then they heisted it back.
Yep.
Well,
So,
Dragon started as well. They did just see the Nunu use the smite. He does have another one
yeah,
available.
he
but
flashed as well too. So
he did, yes, you're right. Yeah, I think they just need to give this one up. It's kind of fine when you're playing scaling, just give up the early dragons and try and get them later. It's just, like I mentioned earlier, they definitely need to make sure that they're stemming the bleeding and making sure they don't fall behind too far in this game.
you see Orianna here poking.
Here comes Nunu, though.
Nunu's coming with the snowball.
Oriana's got
Right.
shockwave available, though. There's no Vex
He
ult to
does
follow
get
it
hit. Root might come down, but Vex doesn't have ult. I think he's waiting for.
up. Yeah,
Okay, he has to flash there.
away from the fear.
Slain the dragon.
Yep.
Good squad is coming.
I think
though,
Gloria was looking for a turn there. If she hit the ult on both of those guys, probably could have killed Vex and gotten out.
Yeah, Vex still had the flash. It's just hoping that she's got the reaction time to be able to flash away from that one.
Yeah.
As another wave is going to crash here on the top side and give Renekton an even bigger CS lead.
Yep.
Yeah, these CS leads across the board are pretty painful. Jungle's actually surprisingly even up against the Lilia, though.
Yeah, even after all those early game ganks from the Nunu.
Well, The Nunu is on the Herald,
Yep, he's doing it.
but they're down to half as there is going to be an engage and gank in the bot side.
No cleanse on the Aphelios.
No
I think that
flash
comes down. Oh, as the sleep comes down on the Blitzcrank.
They're just going to back away. This is going to be a kill.
Yep, Camille tries to engage.
Camille doesn't have ult.
Re-engages by ulting.
Oh,
He's,
so, yeah.
he's dead. Camille's dead.
Yeah, Camille doesn't have the flash to be able to get away from it. I think they might have been trying to rely on the fact that the Nunu was there, running down to them, but the Nunu was finishing off the Herald and didn't have cooldowns.
Or maybe the Thorn Vest that Camille bought. Could have helped out a little bit there.
Maybe. Either way, that's a 32 CS lead and a kill. I'm just going to flip it over to the gold. That is a 1,000 gold lead.
Sure is.
That is...
Has he got
not
his mythic
great.
yet? No. He has his
does not.
components.
He's got the components. Either way, he's at a stronger point in terms of his champion. He's stronger with items.
Yep,
This is going to be
absolutely.
a painful game for the Camille up until she starts scaling into that late game. But
How did that minion not die to the ball going through? That's so weird.
did it not damage it?
No, I don't think it did. It damaged the one right next to it, but then he had to auto the other one. I don't know if that other minion had more HP and survived it too.
I know that Oriana Ball does less damage. This is going to be... Oh, flash away from.
Yep, flash away from there. Nunu's coming in. Saw on vision, but Snowball's still going through. Nice ult from the Oriana, but Vex hits ult as well. Gets the fear down, but doesn't just have the damage or the follow-up from Nunu to kill the Oriana there.
Yeah, without the Nunu being able to get close and pop his ultimate, the Vex isn't going to be able to have the damage. This should...
Yep. We see Hex Flash, Leona just barely. No?
Yeah,
Testing the waters there, looking for a little engage. They just burned the Aphelios flash that we saw. Right
yeah,
before
they
the
did
mid-game.
indeed. Yeah, the Blitzcrank had already gone back to base and was sort of walking back, and then they just walked up a bit too far. So Herald using the mid lane here as the wave crashes.
Lilio is perfectly in place right there. Just crossing across, saw that Herald was coming mid lane. I'll help you clear this.
I don't know
Nunu
if
is
this is
walking
going to
out.
crash. And I think Nunu's dead. Oh, wow. That is a
Ooh,
very
Vex,
low
the
Oriana.
ignite comes down, but the shield is on the Oriana.
Lilia's got no
Lilia's
ultimate.
just full HP with red buff. Forces the flash out of Vex.
That's another Rift Herald going down without getting a charge off here in the mid lane. That's 2 games in a row now where that's happened. You need to be in a lane where that wave is crashing into tower, and there's no way for them to actually be able to stop it. As we see another big chunk there onto the Camille, but decent amount going back to the Croc, but he does have that refillable there to heal up. About 200 health total.
There's a little pink ward there. Leona's setting up vision, clearing vision in the bushes, looking for another engage.
He does have that Hex Flash, and we know that the Aphelios doesn't have ultimate. If they're going to get dropped...
Oh, the ult comes down on the Blitzcrank. Oh, just to get engaged back on the Aphelios there. Lilia was able to move up.
Sleep's
Hippie
available.
Ignites down as well.
Oh, goodbye,
Sleep
Nunu.
goes down. Oh, is Blitzcrank gonna die? Oh yeah, Nunu is taking Gromp.
No, he runs away. Flash Q.
But the
There it
flash
goes.
comes from the Renekton, and Blitzcrank survives that dive there. She got slapped.
Either way, that's 4-kill lead over to the side of SBM. It's another early game here where the Troglodytes are just falling behind. The saving grace for them is that in this game they do have the scaling option, but they need to stem the bleeding. They need to slow this game down, or
Yep, they need to slow it down.
They need to be getting objectives on the other side of the map. They know that they're weaker right now. They know that they're falling behind.
Yep.
So they need to be trading objectives on the other side of the map, making sure that they're never actually fighting SBM. They just need to be getting gold on their own terms. If you see that the Lily is down there in bot side, make sure the Nunu's up there in the top side trying to get a gank off onto the Renekton. If they're on the top side trying to kill your Camille, go down to the Flasher spot lane. You know that they burnt their flashes in the last fight. Try and get the gank off with the Nunu. Try and pick up some kills. Maybe even go for a dragon that's coming up soon. Just, you know, be where the enemy isn't when you've got the scaling option.
Well, if you can look at the CS difference mid and top, it's quite similar actually.
Yeah, it's painful for the both of them. I can swap it up to the gold as well. You can see over 1,000.
Next is still a level behind as well. As Leona's walking up here, uses the W. Aphelios is caught. He's running into the alcove. I think.
Leona's got
That's
ultimate.
his
I don't
little
think
last
it's even going to be
end
needed.
Yeah, just nice little combo there. Kaiser's just gonna auto place Aphelios there and just get another kill. Big ol' lead in the bot side.
Overextended
Renekton
again without the
engage.
Blitzcrank.
Yep. Yeah, overextended without the Blitzcrank.
Speaking
But
of
Blitzcrank is running up,
overextensions-
gets the knockup on the Leona. She flashes away. but then she gets the ult back down. Vex is able to get a reset there. Or no,
That's 2 kills. Oh, it's got...
Nunu ult. Blitzcrank has both kills. He's getting a third. Kaisa's fully stacked lethal tempo here. The ult. Blitzcrank gets a third kill with the ignite. Nunu's coming around. Lilia uses W to try and dodge, but she gets feared and then killed by the remaining 2 members of Team Troglodyte.
That is a 4-for-1 in favour of Troglodytes when they had no business winning that fight.
Yep. The silver lining for SBM is that all the kills went over to Blitz.
Look at that CS lead and look at that gold lead on the Blitzcrank. Absolute Shad energy.
I got so many shutdowns as well.
Did he just proxy between tier 2 and Inhib?
He did.
He did. And where is the Giga Cassante emote, I ask?
Orianna should be spamming it. I don't know. Oh, we see a Black Cleaver buy.
That's
coming in from Renekton there.
Painful for everyone involved on Troglodytes. We see that. Wait, I was going to ask. Yeah, Orianna's now ult. Probably not going to be able to finish off the kill there, but
nope.
That is a lot of damage that the Orianna's doing with that Luden's completed.
Orianna's real fun. You just place the ball out there. If they forget about it for just a second, you can just pop them again with the ball. Just keep poking them.
I love
Great
the fact
for
that
vision as well.
I love the fact that she just has so much zone control in just placing her Q down, and then just having an insane amount of zone control in the fight. Just the threat of the shockwave is insane.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's just a movable ward there, and if anyone walks up and is standing there, she can just ult, chunk all those guys out if they walk there.
I mean,
Orianna's... They have to be careful.
Blitzcrank
Blitzcrank is sitting over the wall here, waiting to hook someone. If they had vision of the Leona here, or if they walk up, they could have maybe engaged there. I know it was a bit smart there and moved out. Yeah, what do you think?
I think SBM might actually be scared to take another dragon fight as the hook goes wide. This could be a
sleep. Hook goes wide. Lilia hits an E. Orianna hits a QW, slows him, but don't want to really look to pull the trigger just there yet. Lilia doesn't want to sleep him.
I think they're just saving the ultimates for a possible dragon fight, but
yeah. Leona is here sitting on a ward, unknowingly. You see Nunu clearing vision in the bot side. Renekton engages on the Camille here. The shield blocks some of that damage there, and dodges the Q, plus gets a trade over with the true damage Q. So
I think the Renekton Cold the Meek actually missed there, and I don't think she was able to get the trade off that he was hoping for. But
yeah, the Q missed.
You can start to see as soon as this Camille actually ends up getting her. Most likely, it's going to be a Divine Sunderer by looking at the build path.
Yeah,
she's going to be able to 1v1 this, or not 1v1, but hold her own far easier.
Yeah, she'll be able to sustain against the
Renekton
harassment.
Yeah. As you see the Rift Herald being started.
Yep, Renekton Lilia is doing it. Well, they're just looking to trade it. It's just one dragon. Get the Herald. Increase the tempo a little bit. Push their lead. I like this play from them.
Yeah, as SBM right now, I'd willingly sacrifice a dragon over the side.
Oh, as Kai'Sa ults in, Flash ults from the Aphelios. Just misses, but...
Oh, Vex ult's slowly going down.
Okay, Kai'Sa is just able to kill the Aphelios there. Flash is out in worry of Vex roaming on her there.
The Vex ult was just short of the Kai'Sa there, if that connected. Even with the
as you see, Nunu getting a little snowball knock up, but he doesn't have the damage. He's just looking to push the Orianna off that mid tower there.
There's fast tower at the game going down as there is an engage.
Leona engages on the Vex, but Blitzcrank's out there to just knock her up and back out,
Is indeed. What we did see there in the top side, the Herald hasn't actually been used, but the Renekton was able to push in there, got first turret of the game. Was it first turret? No, yes, it was first turret of the game, sorry.
Yeah.
They was able to get first turret of the game, crash that wave into the tier 2. Mid, tier 1 has gone down there, just by the Orianna pushing it solo. And
now they're just stealing all the jungle creeps into top lane.
Ooh, flash forced out there from the Yana though.
Oh, Renekton's on the Nunu here. Gets the stun out.
Dead.
Nunu's ulting. The sleep comes down though, so will he die?
Yeah,
I think he'll die to burn. We see Camille engaged. Orianna flashes. Root on the Renekton. Renekton ults back.
Shockwave is still available.
No sleep. Orianna ults, hits the Aphelios, just perma kills him. Oh, but Leona maybe, I think, engaged.
I don't know if
still trying to look to fight here. Just almost kills Orianna. No. Minions almost killed her as well.
What was her health? About 20?
Something happened bot side too as well. There's the check.
I don't know if Camille
Leo?
can stay under this tower.
No, I don't think so.
So, that's mid tier 2 going down as well. In the bot
but
side,
she tanked the tower because Leandros is still on Camille. I think if she got hit by that Rift Herald there, she would have died.
how much damage does it actually do? It's about 120, right? Maybe even more. I think it's more than that.
Maybe a little bit more, I think.
It's going to scale with levels anyway, and it's 19 minutes into the game, so... Yeah, in the bot side, it was the Aphelios going down. The kill went over to the Kai'Sa. And then in the... I think Leona died in return.
Yeah,
and
Leona
it was
died,
the
yeah.
Vex that got that one, so... T-Holic being able to pick up a kill there on the Vex. Also finished the Ludens as well.
Yep, and Dragon wasn't taken, or was it? No, it wasn't taken. So after they got Herald there, they're just able to go for Dragon.
Yeah.
Or at least clear vision and set up and get ready for it.
Yeah, Dragon's been up this whole time. They were posturing around it, both teams, and then SBM went and got the Herald, and it wasn't actually responded to with the Dragon take from the Troglodytes, which I feel like is a bit of a mistake. I feel like they could have just
I think
forced
they
it.
were a bit preoccupied because I think Aphelios and Kai'Sa were fighting that.
Yeah. I still feel like they can just sort of like drag all the numbers down there because they know that Lilia's going to be on the top side and just try and force the Dragon. You've also got, if you can drag Camille down there as well, she's also just able to start a fight. Vex can start a fight by herself as well. But it looks like it's going to be Dragon fight. Both top laners have got the teleport.
Camille seems to win out in these trades now. I saw almost, I think, every single ability hit there, and Camille is just able to get that Sundra proc and true damage and just junk their Renekton, you know?
Grasp the Undying is going to help a little bit as well, but Aphelios is actually in a very, very dangerous position right here.
Oh, Renekton's walking up.
He doesn't have flash.
Oh. But flash from the Renekton, but there is some CC up.
Look at
Beautiful
that.
3-man ult there from Leona, and they're just able to pull through. I mean, it was just a gift-wrapped basket of kills, you know, going over to that Kai'Sa and the Renekton.
Absolutely is a completely perfect, frame-perfect Leona out there, stunning all three members. And, yeah, just able to follow it up. You had the Kai'Sa going in. And, yeah, just burn through 3 members quick as you like. That's an 06 Aphelios, incredibly far behind this Kai'Sa now. He's got picked up 7 kills, able to get 2 in that last exchange. And yeah, this game's going to be another struggle for the Troglodytes.
Yep, and as they were fighting there, Lilia was able to get the second dragon as well now. So
Second dragon.
0 on dragons.
Another turret. I mean, currently there's a 4 turret advantage. I don't think Nunu's going to want this fight. Leona's here.
Going in. Oh, Leona gets a CC, and Renekton CCs, and then
Shockwave.
Orianna ult. I mean, they're just...
Straight
I don't
onto the Blitzcrank. Double kill over to the Orianna. It's falling apart again for the Troglodytes. I think they're trying to make plays to get themselves back in the game, but they don't have the numbers down there to be actually be able to do it. You can't take fights on even footing when you're this far behind. You need to overwhelm them with numbers and be able to pick them off on the side lane. But only 2 members down there trying to take a 2v2, and turns out Leona's still there waiting. She hasn't reset yet, and she can just help turn that fight.
I think even if it was a 2v2 with when it was the Blitzcrank and Nunu, I mean, I don't think they have the damage to
No, they
kill a
absolutely
Renekton.
don't.
Or maybe in Orianna. Actually, I don't think so.
I don't even know if they can do that.
No, I think Ori would just kite them.
There's another item breakpoint coming through for the Orianna as well when she finishes that. I nearly called it the Muramana there, the Seraph's Embrace. Is
Ranged
Camille dead?
Muramana.
Camille doesn't have
Camille
flash.
just eat into Baron Pit. Leona's just able to walk up. Gets the CC chain down.
Baron's gonna do an
Kai'Sa ults
assist.
over again.
This should
They
just be a
started up
Baron
Baron.
start, surely.
Yeah, they should just do Baron. I think they want to maybe...
Yeah, there's Baron.
No, they're going to start up Baron now. Okay.
Let's see how
Troglodytes are able to move, but Renekton's here is sitting in a bush. Ooh, he
it looks
didn't
like
get
SBM
spotted,
want to turn.
but I don't know if he wants to fight against the Nunu. Maybe he wanted to find someone else. They know Renekton's there now.
I mean, Orianna's currently, she's got the TP, she's split pushing in the bottom side. She is going to take that tier 2 while this Baron
And they're
goes
still
down.
doing they're still doing Baron as well.
Troglodytes
so
aren't
it
even
looks
going to
like
contest
Baron
this
should
one, they're
take
just going to give it.
Yep. Good placement from the SBM right there, leaving the Renekton on the flank, sending the Leona to take up some space, make sure that they can't just walk into river. I mean, they weren't even close to the Baron when it was taken. They didn't even have a chance to engage on it. But Blitzcrank here is coming, pulls the CC out, Oriana ult hits on 2 men, but there's just 4 people on this Oriana.
Shutdown very
shut down.
importantly goes over to the Camille. That's the member that you're going to want it on, but not only did she survive for quite a long time, she also dealt a lot of damage there to the Vex, so she's going to... I mean, the Vex is going to pick up this wave in the bot lane, and importantly for the Troglodytes, they did actually get a Baron off of one of the members, but I don't know how much it's going to amount, as you see the flash away there.
Flash coming out from the...
Oh no.
Ooh, but the Camille E just misses in Leona.
This isn't the Kingsman, you can't just do that to someone, it has to be on terrain.
Oh man. They should change that. They should make E available on champions.
What would the effect be though?
Yeah, it's like a Nautilus hook.
No,
Yeah,
just
so
pulls
it's like
them in both halfway.
Camille has like Cho'Gath R on Q, Nautilus hook on E. Yeah, you know.
Oh no.
200 years of game depth. Oh, and as for next, yeah, Cleanse comes out, just barely survives.
Cleanse and Flash both
burn.
used, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to hurt for the Aphelios. He definitely needed those for the next fight.
Yep. Burn
Unfortunately
the
for
stems of
Renekton,
the ADC
not
there.
able to get the kill, and that's the silver lining of that play for the Aphelios, that they didn't go down, but losing both summoners hurts, and wow, Nunu, you are...
Nunu's trying to trade a 8-1
You
Kaiser.
cannot be doing that.
Oh, but
could be
they
a dead
do get a
Leona,
little
though.
catch on the Leona here. Leona's all alone. Lilia is coming over though. It's just 1 E. Oh,
Leona's
it's a
just
Q,
surviving!
sleeps. Yep, she is surviving, but
She's still alive!
Camille ulted the Lilia. Lilia's dead, but Kaiser's ulting back in. Is able to just
Oh,
clean up
no.
the fight.
That was a 4v5 as well. They used everything. They just burned everything on the Leona trying to get her down, but she just survived for so long in that fight, and it just meant that the rest of the team was
W is
there.
Crazy.
The rest of the team
So
was just
many
there to just go in and
resistances
clean up.
around.
It should be game.
Should be. They still got Baron buff, just ushering in the minions. Renekton is sitting pretty top lane there.
So, looks like it's going to be 2-0 for the Troglodytes. There's 3 seconds left on the Blitzcrank. Looks like they're not going to be able to get up in time. And yeah, game's going to be done there. GG, well played to SBMT. A pretty convincing 2-0, I'd say.
Yep. Quite convincing.
No, please, post-game work for me. Will it do it now? Will it do it... Nah, no it won't. I give up.
That's fine. All good, bro.
Please work for me. Ah, well. Either way, we have a 2-0 here for SBMT. Unfortunately, I can't really show the stats on stream, so I can just actually read them out. It was 17k damage over to Oriana, and the Vex actually did the most on their team with a 12,000. They were actually able to have a pretty decent impact on that game, but yeah, they just fell behind like far too quickly.
Yeah. Definitely. And yeah, once SBMT just kind of got a little lead, they just took over. And we're just able to, you know, just play off their advantage and get 2 wins.
Yeah, they snowballed that one out of control. There was, I mean, first game it was pretty sort of standard. It was just the Troglodytes falling behind. And, yeah, I mean, SBMT, they I believe they had the better scaling in the game 1. And in this game, they just had a stronger early game composition where Troglodytes also had a better scaling composition. But Troglodytes fell behind too early, too quickly. And, yeah, they just ended up picking up the win there. SBMT just snowballing from the early game.
Yep.
It looks like we are going to be getting an interview as well. It's going to be...
yeah.
Oh, we need to do MVPs. We didn't do MVPs.
Oh, okay. MVP for game 1?
Game 1,
What's
game 2,
your-
and then overall.
Okay.
I'm going to go game 1. Game 1. Who do I want to give it to? I'm going to do game 2 while it's fresher in my memory.
Okay.
I'm probably just going to go with... I don't know. I'm probably going to go with either the Kaiser or the Leona. I'll give it to Leona, actually. She set up a lot of the plays.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the Lord of War.
I agree. Should be me.
We also have the
Yeah,
Lord
I
of
was
War
going to
here.
give you MVP as well.
Thank you,
Okay,
thank you. Appreciate that.
Game 2,
yeah.
Game 2 MVP here, the Lord of War. Yeah, I'll let you introduce yourself, and then we'll carry on with the interview.
Hi there. As I will be introduced, I'm Lord of War, playing support for the SB meme team. Finally, nice to get a good win in the column. we've had a very rough start to the split. We've got some really good teams early on, so it's nice to get a win and hopefully kickstart a run to the upper bracket.
Yeah, hopefully so. Your schedule so far was actually a bit of a painful one. You had, if I'm remembering correctly, you had both Support Diff and Krusty Crew so far, right?
Yeah, and we also played Placeholder. That was our first
Oh,
game.
no. Oh, yeah, sorry, no. Placeholder and Krusty Crew, yes.
Yeah, Support Diff is our next game, which will be a hard game. We played them week 2 before the split was reset, and it was a 2-0 for them. But I think we've definitely learned a lot as a team. We've done a lot of reviewing from our 0-2 start, and we put a lot of the things that we learned into this series, which I think you can see the difference, I hope.
Yeah, you had a pretty convincing series this time.
Yeah. Good execution of team comps as well.
Yeah, we've sat down a lot and thought about what we're good at, and we've all got our sort of niches. I've been taken off. Well, I've been put solely on engage duty in the support role, which is fine. I love that role.
That's all right. That's what I do as well.
It's very rare that I get to play Leona because she's by far my most picked champion and my highest mastery. So it was a bit surprising to see it come through once and then not get banned after the first game, because I felt like it was a very big reason why we lost. One, sorry, was the Leona engages, because it's just so easy with the non-committal engage on a squishy.
Yeah, definitely. And your follow-up ults were good as well. If anyone on your team got like a stun or some kind of setup for you, you were just there shooting a little ray of light down.
Yeah, I mean, I love Leona. She's a fantastic champion. But it's just very, very happy to get a win on the column, and I hope that you guys enjoyed watching the games, and we put on a good show for you all. Really.
Yeah, definitely did.
Yeah.
You had a pretty impressive series.
Thank you.
The thing that I think was mostly impressed by is able to get to the objectives early, make sure that you're setting up for objectives, making sure that troglodytes can't ever really contest them either. Always putting yourself into like the stronger winning position before the players even started, and it kind of just meant that he was able to snowball from the early game leads that he was already sort of building up and close out the games. I think both of them were. I think it was this game too. I can actually check was 25-55, and I think the first game was about the same as well. So.
Yeah, I think it's about 27 minutes or something. Yeah, it was quite a quick game as far as League of Legends goes. Yeah. Didn't get stuck into a big 40-minute banger, thankfully, for your voice.
Oh, I was looking forward to one of those.
Hopefully, when we go up against Support Diff, we'll, fingers crossed, it's going to be a banging series. I'm really hoping
it's going to be like 3 base races.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to go the distance. I want a 2-1 in our favour.
All right, cool.
But no, they're a fantastic team, and we're looking forward to playing them, and I really think, hopefully, this is the start for our miracle run. Schalke got nothing on us. We're making the upper brackets.
Hopefully so, man. It definitely make the bracket more exciting, because you've got Support Diff to play against next, and then after that you've got the Krusty Crew, I believe.
No, played them last.
Sorry. You've got Minion Genocide, sorry. So you've got Support Diff and Minion Genocide next in your
that is going to be another really exciting series. I've been keeping up with the Minion Genocide, and they are a fun team to watch.
The other thing that you need to hope is that I think Placeholder is currently above you in point. Yeah, so they're currently above you in points. So you need to hope that they lose to the Krusty Crew, and then see what happens when they go up against the Troglodytes. And obviously, I think you need to win both of your games. Yeah,
we need to win out, and it's still hope that things go in our favour with the other matchups. But that's what we're here for. This is it's all part of the fun. Is seeing the improvement as well has been really good to see. As we get on. So I'm really looking forward to carrying this momentum and showing even more improvement to beating Support Diff next.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely saw the improvement in this series. I think it was impressive set of 2 games. They was both very sort of clean, convincing wins. You didn't really have that many mistakes. And
I had a pretty big one at the Cloud Dragon when I face checked 3 people, but it's
little things. It's little things.
Yeah.
I think it's more as long as your macro as a team is going going well and you're not
Clean.
making sort of like team mistakes. All the little
Yeah.
things like mechanics wise, you know, they're kind of excusable because the idea is there and that's the main thing, right?
Yeah,
But,
no, definitely. Yeah.
But yeah, Zed, you got any more questions?
Who do you what are your pre-thoughts on facing support diff? Like
Well, they're a very strong team. As I say, we played them before the split got reset, and we went 0-2. Games
Yeah.
were quite close. I feel like, you know, if something went a different way, we could have maybe got a game, maybe even two. But they're a very good team. Looking forward to the matchup. We're gonna win.
yeah. And they just played a game when you guys played as well, and they
Oh, did they?
2-0'd. Yeah.
They use
No,
zero placeholder.
spoilerinos!
Right? Yeah. What the hell? Okay. Well, nope. Still sticking by it. We're gonna win.
Yep.
Fair dues. While we're here as well, I was going to say there will be a replay series coming up for the placeholder
Uh-oh.
support diff series.
Oh man, I can't wait to see who wins that one.
I think
So,
PSG have a good chance.
Yeah, so we'll be going ahead with the restream of that as soon as possible.
Okay.
But for now,
Fantastic.
it's going to be goodbye from both me, the Lord of War, and Zed.
Bye
Yep,
bye.
and hopefully we'll be seeing you again soon for another winners interview.
Hell yeah, loving the confidence.
Nice.
Thank you everyone for
Okay.
joining in,
Cheers,
and
guys.
hope you
Thank
guys
you.
all enjoyed the stream.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.